Hello, you're listening to our 101st ever episode of Chismes And Menudo. He is
Ricardo, and she is
Adriana, and we are
sitting here with the lovely and talented Mr. DJ Vino.
What's up?
Wish I had the MPC.
I know. We've known you how long? About 2 years now?
Probably, yeah.
The Podfest?
The podcast fest, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, we started hanging out because, Avi wanted to get us all together and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did that one thing over at that rooftop.
Yeah. Was it Clover Club, right?
I think so.
I think so.
I don't remember where it was, honestly.
Yeah. That was the first time we met.
Yeah.
That was
And it was chilling, like, nice vibe.
It was chilling, yeah. I missed that place, honestly. I mean, it didn't get as packed, but it was a nice place.
Did you used to DJ there?
I DJed there a couple times.
I know Avi was there, obviously.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it was fun.
Yeah. No, so we've talked about this before on the pod where we did the podcast fest for DJ Avi. He created the whole thing, right? He was the creator and everything.
Yeah, he's the one who put it
I didn't want to like mislabel it. But and then DJ Vino used to have his own podcast. You guys are what? Pause now?
Yeah, we're taking a little break. We're kind of busy at the moment doing our own individual things, but we're also working on other stuff like that we're going to be coming out with soon.
Yeah.
I don't know how soon. don't ask me when, but it's going to be soon.
Yeah. Well, it's Tokyo Ship Podcast. Love that podcast. You guys, like, when we were doing the podcast fest, we were all just like listening to all y'all stuff, like always, because we wanted to support.
Yeah.
Whenever we did the podcast fest, we just hit up Avi out of nowhere and was just like, "Can we please come on? I know you don't know us. I know, like." And he like was like, yeah, 100%. And so like we went on, but
we just got lucky with that because I think we were probably like the fifth person to hit him up, and he was like, all right, yeah, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
I remember when he came to me about the idea. I'm like, man, that's badass. You should do that. So he just took the ball and ran with it. Really,
that's crazy to put something like that together.
Yeah, it was fun.
And it wasn't like it was like you know how sometimes some things just start off and like you can tell it's the first time.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like that.
Nah, it was actually pretty fun. I liked it. I enjoyed myself, and of course I was DJing as well, other than doing the podcast on the stage as well too.
Yeah.
So yeah, the whole experience, it was fun.
You think they'll ever bring it back?
I'm hoping so. I actually should talk to him about that. He's like, man, you should bring it back.
Every time I see him, I ask him about it.
But I know he has a lot of stuff going for himself as well, so it might be a little bit harder now than it was back then.
Yeah. Back then it was like COVID times, right?
Yeah.
It was in 21 that we did it, or 2020? No, it was 21.
21.
Yeah.
It was late 21.
Yeah, I think it was like in October or something like that.
December. It was in December.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was in December.
Was it December?
No?
I think it was around there, like October to December, somewhere around there.
Probably, yeah. No, actually, you're right, because I remember walking up to the place, we weren't wearing jackets.
No, we were wearing that.
Yeah. So, no, probably not in December.
Nah.
But yeah, dude, I hope he brings it back. That show was fun. I mean, I know, like, we all get busy with stuff, but that was awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. You could probably do it in like a bigger venue if we do it correctly. Shit, fucking Sonya could probably put it on.
Mess around with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun though. I wish they would bring it back, so we'll see.
Yeah, well, tell us about you, like your DJ stuff. When did you start? Tell us the tea.
Okay. Okay. First started off about 10 years ago. I started practicing when I was in high school. That was around 2012. My senior year in high school, 2012. And I graduated 2013. My first gig was coming out of high school. Of course, we graduated in June or whatever. October, Halloween party, my first gig. And ever since then, from that gig, I got another Halloween party the next weekend. From that Halloween party, I got a wedding the next month. It just kind of blew up from there. So, yeah, and I didn't know. I knew about DJing. Obviously, I practiced and stuff like that for a while, but I didn't know, like, BPM. I didn't know a lot of stuff.
I don't know what that means.
Beats per minute.
Okay. Now I sound stupid for not knowing what it means.
Sorry.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. So I started out there, and it, there was times where I didn't really have a lot of gigs. So I went like a whole year, probably only having like maybe 2-3 gigs throughout the whole year.
Yeah.
But after a while, it kind of built itself up, and I was getting into small bars, and then getting into my first residency was at New West, Dallas. It was more at the Tejano.
Yeah.
Stuff, but yeah. So I was there for a while, and I didn't really want to be labeled as a Tejano DJ.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of moved and bounced around to other different places, and eventually I ended up at Salsetta, and I've been there ever since. Like, I first got in there doing like guest sets with, you know, a few friends back in 2018, probably 18 or 19. And yeah, after that, just now I'm a resident over there.
That's crazy, dude.
I'm there from Thursday to Sunday.
So how many years since graduating high school?
This is going to be our 10-year anniversary this year.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. Damn, we're old. I graduated 2013 too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I got on Facebook just to do like open mics and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw somebody post like, hey, our 10-year reunion's coming up, guys. What are we going to do? Nobody did shit.
It's like nobody does that anymore. Did y'all have something?
We are actually, my school is actually going to, I'm not going, but
You should DJ it.
Yeah, you should DJ.
Apparently they already have a DJ. I saw they did a Facebook page on Facebook and stuff, and they said they added me, of course, and they said everything that they're gonna have there. They said DJ's already paid for. I'm like, all right, forget y'all. But,
and that's why he's not going. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
But,
First of all, do you know DJ Vino? How dare you?
For real, audacity, it's beyond me. But
and y'all invited me. What the fuck?
For real,
Dude, if you're not gonna have me as a fucking DJ, don't fucking invite me. The fuck.
Oh, man, if I go, I'm gonna critique the DJ so bad. This is one of my homeboys. Watch this one of my homeboys. That'd be funny.
Show up trash, just be like, this nigga sucks. Oh, shit.
For real.
Oops.
Like, boo.
703.
Nah, but yeah, they're doing a 10-year anniversary over there at, I think, Southside Ballroom. I think, or I don't know where.
Damn, they had to rent out a whole ballroom for it?
Yeah.
Is that what they typically do? I didn't go to mine either.
I figured they did it like at the high school.
Yeah.
Like it was like a school dance.
Too, like at the gym or something like that, but
we all fit in there once.
Yeah.
Well, we are all a little bit fatter, so maybe not.
Speak for yourself.
Damn.
He does this to me. That's why I wear black now.
It's not your fault. You've had 5 children.
You're right.
See? Nah, but yeah, but I'm not going only because I gotta work that night too. So it's like if I do go, I'll probably just go for like an hour and then dip.
Yeah.
So
it's the whole weekend?
No, it's just one night.
No, like you DJing.
Yeah, I DJ from Thursday all the way to Sunday. So I had Salsetta.
Damn. How is it like not having a weekend?
Sometimes it sucks. It really does because there's a lot of my family. They do a lot of stuff here and there sometimes. So it does kind of suck that I get to miss out. I have to miss out on some of those things. So especially around the holidays too, because they like to do things on the weekends. So like we'll have an early Christmas. I'll spend the whole day with them, but then nighttime it's like, all right, I gotta go.
Dang. Are you single?
Yeah.
You think it'll be hard when you get a girlfriend?
Oh yeah, it is. It is really hard being in a relationship as a DJ. Mm-hmm. So because it's that thing about trust. Like females now, they all were women now. Sorry, I don't want to say females, but women now.
Is females a bad thing to say?
Yeah.
Women though?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, I heard that it was a bad thing
because it's like calling us animals.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
You think so?
That's what it. That's what it like. Why it's like. I thought.
That. I know. I've heard that it was bad to say that, but.
Oh yeah, I thought it was like you're
now.
equating us to animals when you say females, and even like if you say like a male, like it's like you're equating that person to an animal versus like a human being because they have a title for the human.
What's the title?
Men, women.
I never thought about it like that.
I guess.
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
I mean,
if
okay.
somebody says males. Okay, that's cool.
I will say though, every time that I've said female, it was derogatory.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm saying female, it's because I'm calling that female a bitch.
Yeah.
You know, like yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's why I take that back because I don't want to offend nobody.
I gotta edit it.
I don't want to offend nobody. Leave that out. Can we cut that out, please? Women, dating women in the DJ industry is like they always think, of course, trust issues. I'm always out doing stuff, whatever.
Well, you are around a lot of girls.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. Of course. I did have an ex that said that, you know, she didn't mind what I did. She trusted me. She didn't trust the environment.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know, I mean, that's understandable. I get it. I really do.
She broke up with you because of that?
No, not because of that.
You cheated?
No, I didn't cheat. I'm not a cheater.
I do. What? Say with your chest, bitch. Female.
He's my brother. He can say that to me.
I love that I can get away with that.
Just with me though, and I'm just sitting there like, yeah, I'm a bitch.
I'm over here like, but not.
Dude, no, we've gotten into like arguments with like guests on here. I mean, not crazy, but like where we like go back and forth, and they're just like, I'm editing the video, and they're just like, what do I do with my hands?
Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I have older brother, older sister, and younger brother.
Oh, okay. So you kind of get it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Would you call your sister the B word?
Oh yeah, I have before.
But like,
you know, joking around and stuff, not serious. Serious, like
he does it serious. He does it serious.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Siblings, tough love.
So you're not gonna protect me?
I mean, that's your siblings.
Yeah, no, it's hard. Like, cause sometimes I think about it too, where I have the podcast, you know, and it's out there for like ever, or whatever, and I get scared that like somebody's gonna make a comment about how like, oh, he's so mean to her or whatever, and it's like what you just said, like we're brothers.
I can't wait for that to happen.
Siblings,
It's gonna be funny as shit. Ricky Nunez, misogynist, chauvinist. We're like, no, just to her. She's not a woman. God damn it, it's my sister.
I'm just it.
Just you're there.
I'm a he she.
An amorphous blob.
Hey, y'all too much. That's funny. But but yeah, no, like, you know, that's how it is in dating in DJ industry, but
Dang,
sucks.
I couldn't do it.
Have you ever had a girl that like always wants to go to your show?
No.
Because of the trust, do you think?
No.
Do you ask? Like,
Yeah,
because
because like, okay, yeah, you're a DJ, but we're together, and I'm gonna be at every fucking show that you do. You know, just to keep an eye on you and shit
that
like
would
that.
maybe be easier.
I mean, of course, if I'm dating somebody, I would like them to come to every event. I wouldn't mind that at all. But sometimes it don't work like that.
Yeah.
So
But at Salsera, the DJ booth is on top, so nobody's really around you.
nah.
So
That's the thing. That's what I would tell my ex too. It's like, I'm up there. Nobody can actually go upstairs.
Yeah.
Like, I can't invite anybody upstairs because we'll get in trouble.
yeah.
So I'm not talking to anybody. It's like, how am I supposed to do that?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and you're DJing the whole night, basically from like what 9 to 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too.
So
You
like
don't have
around.
anybody like take over for you? Oh wow.
No.
So like around, like the hours that like hoes would be around anyway.
Yeah. Basically, they're all like down there.
Yeah.
This podcast is not it, okay?
I'm not saying all women are hoes, but there are hoes out there.
Yeah, they can't even come up.
Yeah. But you know, some women they have like their own experience. You know, they've been cheated on, so they equate that to the following person, even if they have like a clean record. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
makes sense. Everybody has their trauma. Everybody's gone through their own shit.
Yeah.
That's true.
But I wouldn't say bring that trauma into the new relationship.
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I always thought that, but
Yeah. Well, with your pod, like, how was that handling, like, managing the time with like doing the DJ stuff and trying to grow your podcast?
it wasn't that hard because I wasn't always DJing on Thursdays, and that's when we would record on Thursdays and drop the episode on Fridays. So no, it wasn't really too hard at all.
Yeah.
We were able to make it work with what we got.
Yeah.
And plus, we did it at a studio, so it was kind of a little bit easier. We just had to show up, do our thing. He'll send us the episode, and then go back home, and I'll do like all the little edits.
Oh, you did the audio editing?
Yeah, I did. Well, we always like to keep our stuff raw, uncut, all that stuff. So all I had to do was just put our intro and our outro. That was it.
Yeah.
So
Damn. Nothing?
yeah,
Never even no bleeping? Nothing?
no.
That's insane. I mean, I don't do it much either, but because we're on YouTube, I do like the first 3 minutes sometimes, but that's pretty much it. Everything else like is.
See, I think that's what went with our brand. You know, talk your shit. So it's like we always try to give everybody just raw, unedited, uncut stuff like that. So just to show everybody the real us.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't like why filter us. You know, that's what we do. We do this on a daily.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what made me create the podcast in the first place. You know, because me and Anthony, my homeboy that are, you know, co-hosts or whatever, before our podcast, we just always did that. Talk shit or just have conversations about any and everything.
Yeah.
The best conversations we had at CC's.
Oh my God. You just unlocked a memory right there.
For real, like me, him, and our other homeboy, Mondo, every time we went to CC's, I don't know what made us get into like deep conversations.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but they were the best conversations though. It was fun.
That's easy.
So during COVID,
why pay for therapy? You just got to pay that $5 $5 buffet.
For real.
CC's on a Friday.
Yeah,
That was our thing.
So what was it? So back in COVID, I just got an idea. I'm like, man, we do this all the time, so I want to do a podcast. I listen to podcasts all the time. Like, why not do it? So that's when I hit up Ant and I asked him, like, would you be down to be my co-host? And he's like, yeah, I'm down. So what's it? I hit up my homeboy to do the logo. Once he did the logo, it was like full sailing from there. Avi already had Fuego Latino. So I went to the studio that he was at and I got into that studio. And yeah.
That's where the one that you said you recorded at, that's where Fuego Latino was?
No, so that was a different one. That was the first one that we started off at. And then we moved to this second one that we're at now. But now we're taking a break. So yeah, we're going to probably go into a different studio this time.
Oh, wow.
So yeah.
Are y'all wanting to like monetize it? Like make it, because I think when you like are trying to monetize something, you kind of do have to like edit, at least not like edit the thing in general, but like the talking points.
Here
or you just
and there,
would rather like just put something out like for like a creative outlet.
Yeah, it was more like that. We do, of course, want to monetize it. You know, eventually start making money out of it. But I think we want to focus on when we get to that point. I feel like we want to focus on more like stuff that fits our brand, where we don't have to like, you know, edit ourselves and stuff like that, because that's who we are.
Yeah.
We don't want to change who we are just for this company or this brand or whatever like that.
No.
If you could fit our style and you're okay with it, then that's cool. So we want to roll with you.
I think it's easier since we transitioned from like to a comedy podcast, because at first it wasn't that. It was just us talking on the mic.
Yeah.
But because it's comedy, like we get a little bit more of a...
Yeah, we can talk about the Holocaust like all we want. Like, I'm kidding. Of course it was 6 million people. Jeez.
Yeah.
We were doing that yesterday. We were doing like, my friend had a barbecue and we were making jokes like Jerry Seinfeld, but racist.
Oh my
Like we were just doing Jerry Seinfeld impressions.
And see, like comedians can get away with that.
Yeah. One of the ones that I said was like, I know I'm not supposed to agree with them, but Kanye had some good points.
Damn. I'm going to cut that out for sure.
Sorry, Jerry.
Dang.
No, yeah. When you guys were like in the middle, like the podcast when it was like at the height of it, when y'all were super consistent, did y'all see like any growth?
We did here and there. We actually, this is our very first like long break that we've had. We've been consistent since 2020.
Yeah.
So, of course, I got into barber school, so I thought my hours were gonna be a little weird, so I had to step away from the show, and that's when we brought on my homie Mondo, Compa Mondo, and so Ant and him took over the show for a while. And then Mondo ended up leaving, and I came back. And now it's just been me and Ant since then. And then we brought on our other host, Brooklyn. So now she's a part of it and stuff. And that, I think that's when we showed a little bit more growth.
Yeah.
Because at first we did have a girl on there, Christine, and then she had left to do her own, I think she was moving or something like that. And that's when we brought in Brooklyn. Once we brought in her, that's where the shift kind of changed, because we started to see more growth. Because now, of course, we have a female, or a woman. Sorry. We have a woman in there, and basically giving the women's, point of view of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously it was just me and Ann just talking shit about whatever. But now we get her point of view, and it's like a whole different thing. Now it's like an argument going on.
Yeah.
But it's more fun like
it
that.
makes it more like
it is,
juicy too.
Yeah, it's a little bit more interesting and stuff.
Yeah.
So
how did y'all
it's really
find
fun.
her?
I used to work at a shoe store called Global, a sneaker store and stuff, and I was hiring for like an assistant manager, and I think I had already met her once before, a long time ago, and then I posted, I'm looking for an assistant manager and stuff on Instagram, and she hit me up and she's like, hey, like how much, like we went over all the details. So I ended up hiring her as my assistant manager for the store. And when the talks came about, getting a girl on the show, I was like, she's cool. She's really outspoken. She's cool as hell. So why not? So I introduced her to Ant. We all talked. We had a meeting and stuff like that, and like, yeah, it's a good fit. So yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I really like Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I like that episode with her on him.
Yeah, she's cool as hell. Like, I think she fits the way we talk as well too. Like, she's down to snap back at us sometimes. So yeah, it was really a
men
good
do
fit.
need that every so often, just a woman to put them in their place.
Shut up. So,
Damn. Quickly.
In the edit, I'm gonna just zoom my face. Like, what am I doing here?
But yeah, so it turned out pretty good getting her on there. So yeah.
Dang. Well, tell us about the T-shirt thing that you were showing us.
Yeah. So I have my own brand. I've actually been having this since 2019. That's when it first came out. It's called Poodle Party Empire. Some of you know it, some of you don't. I made shirts a long time ago and had a photo shoot and everything. Abby was in the photo shoot, and it didn't really take off as much as I thought it would. But then again, it was also, I think, around COVID too. That's when COVID actually really hit. So wasn't really able to do much with it. So it kind of died a little bit. But now I want to not necessarily rebrand it, because I'm sticking to what I originally had, but coming out with different designs, more T-shirts and stuff. So, and I want to focus more on the music industry or nightlife industry. So whether it be a DJ, bartender, bottle girl, photographers, anybody in the nightlife industry, like that's who I want to target mostly.
For the brand itself?
For the brand. So right now, I'm just coming out with shirts and everything, and then later, of course, I'll probably come out with hoodies and long sleeves, maybe some hats, shorts, stuff like that.
Yeah, damn.
So should be coming out soon, hopefully. I always say that, but it never does. I just want things to go right this time,
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. So
how was it like the DJ job when COVID hit? Because it's not like y'all were because people they didn't get let off. What was it that they were getting when they were still getting paid?
Unemployment.
Yeah.
Oh, unemployment.
Were you able to get that? No, right? Because you're a freelance.
Nah, yeah.
Damn.
Luckily at the time I had a day job, so I wasn't broke.
Yeah.
But I was essential. So I was able to work during COVID.
Almost everybody was essential.
Yeah,
A lot of people were.
Yeah.
I mean, I was in the medical field, so obviously, but like cashier, like groceries, they were obviously essential at that point.
Drug dealers.
They were essential at that point.
They're always essential.
Yeah, I heard they got unemployment too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because some of them would be waiters like on the weekends just to like
Oh, yeah.
do your taxes and or do their taxes at the end of the year, selling drugs, and then they were like, oh shit, they're giving me $1,900 a week. Fuck that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Stay my ass home and sell even more drugs.
For real.
This is my chance to build my empire.
Oh yeah, like reinvest all that money. A lot of people did that.
Yeah.
A lot of people fucked it off.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
I regret being an essential worker at that point because like I still had to go out and like work or whatever. Like
Yeah.
I was mad at my homies that were at home and just collecting this money. I was so mad. I was like, dude. And I was pregnant at that time.
Dang.
That's insane.
You're pregnant in 2020 and 21, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You're wild.
I'm a real one.
I started making this joke that whenever 2020 started happening, I just took out like a fuck ton of credit cards just because the world was about to end. That was a mistake.
Every time we get one in the mail for you're approved.
Every single one.
Bet. Give me that.
Sweet. This is how I'm paying my rent this week. This month.
Imagine. Oh my
Right.
God.
Oh shit, that reminds me, I gotta pay rent.
Dang. Oh yeah, it is.
The second.
Second.
So it's July.
Yeah.
It's our birthday month.
Yeah. Your birthday too?
Yeah.
When's
The
your
6th. I thought we talked
I
about
didn't know. We didn't
Yeah,
talk about that.
it's the 6th, so it's our birthday month.
Oh, okay.
When's your birthday?
Cancers.
Oh, I'm not a Cancer.
Oh yeah, you
I'm a
told me.
Leo.
What are a Leo? Yeah.
Mine's the 25th.
25th?
Yeah.
So it's not even really your birthday month.
It really is my birthday.
What the fuck are you talking about? There's 31
It's
days
at
in July.
the end.
There's 31 days in July.
But
It's still my birthday month.
It's towards the end. Are you gonna celebrate the whole month?
I have before.
I wish I could. I love my birthday.
Nah, I have before, but it's because like I got just so many people that I can celebrate with. So it's like,
Yeah.
all right, one weekend I do this, another weekend I do this, another weekend I do this. It's just different things every weekend.
Yeah.
But now that I work every single weekend, it's like, all right, I'm just gonna do one weekend, maybe the weekend after. That's it.
Dang.
So yeah.
So you're like regular people. You can only do one weekend now.
Yeah. I mean, every time if I do happen to go out or whatever, I'm like, it's my birthday month.
Yeah.
Shot.
You wouldn't take that weekend off from DJing?
Nah. I think every year for my birthday, I've been DJing because I wanted to. I mean, it's what I love to do. So I was like, why not? You know?
But isn't it also like a thing? Like you can be like, it's my fucking birthday. You know, like while you're up there and then people are bringing you shots and shit.
Yeah,
like, hey, this one's for the DJ.
Does that happen?
Yeah, sometimes.
Damn. How the hell do you DJ drunk?
Oh, it gets me more focused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I am with driving.
Dang.
That's what I said.
I'm taking that out.
No, but yeah, no, it gets me more focused. I feel the music way more when I'm drunk and stuff. So
Just something like,
yeah, so it's like I'm vibing. I know everybody else is vibing,
and you're by yourself in the booth, so you can just be like,
Yeah.
Twerking
Taking your
in the
nipples
booth.
up there, just like,
But see, and then me, I have a high tolerance. Like I'm taking a break from drinking right now until my birthday.
now you're gonna
I
get really
started,
drunk.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I stopped like 2 weeks ago. So far it's been 2 weeks. I got until the 22nd because I'm having a party the 22nd.
Dang. So how does
So-
that affect has it affected your DJing then? Or
The very first weekend it did. The very first weekend. I think last Sunday, was it last Sunday? The Sunday before. That's the day that I stopped drinking. But I usually don't drink on Sundays a lot. So it didn't mess me up or anything. But that Friday, oh man, I messed up like 3 times DJing because I'm used to getting there, you know, taking a shot or two at the bar, going across the street to Cheapsteaks, taking a rumple shot or two, and then coming back and getting a bucket of beer and going up to the DJ booth and drinking that whole bucket and maybe get like 2 or 3 shots in the middle of it too. Yeah,
this is a great time to introduce my system to you. What do you think
go.
about my system? Let me explain. So I take 3 shots starting off, and then I like back to back, and then I go and like enjoy it so that I'm not carrying a drink, and so nobody roofies me. And then I come back once that like goes away, and then I drink, and then I take another 3. Is that crazy or no? Back to back?
No.
No.
I don't think that's crazy.
We need a tally mark. We need a tally thing. People are just asking, like telling us no, it's not, or yes, it is. Because we just did another podcast with our friends, and they said it wasn't crazy, but like every single one we've had on this podcast, they're like, yeah, that's crazy. But you just said that. That's crazy.
Yes.
What I do?
Yes.
But that's like within like 2-3 hours, right? No.
No, so see, like I said, I have a really high tolerance, and all the shots that I just said, that's within like maybe an hour.
He's got a high tolerance though.
Five.
You never drink, and when you go out and drink, you're like 3 shots back to back.
I don't have a high tolerance like you do. But
See,
that still sounds crazy though.
Oh yeah, trust me.
Man.
People see me drink, they're like, "What? Are you all right?" It's like.
You're not even feeling it, like
No, for real, because like I got so immune to it and stuff. I always say I don't even have a tolerance. I really don't, because after all that night of drinking, at the end of the night, I'm fine.
That's insane.
You ever get hangovers?
No.
No? You still don't get hangovers?
I sleep a lot. That's why.
Oh, okay.
So I basically I just sleep it off,
Oh, all right.
and then I wake up, get something to eat, and then I go back to sleep. So I'll be
Must
chilling.
be nice. Yeah.
Right. You don't have any kids then, right?
No,
Or like dogs or anything.
nah.
Damn, that's a way to live.
No, but yeah, like I don't know. It just I built my tolerance up for a long time.
Yeah, 10 years, right? I mean,
Yeah,
since you've been DJing.
since I've been DJing, drinking it's been more. But yeah,
Since you were what?
I don't know if I should say
I say 12.
12.
I've been drinking since 12. But
She
like,
says that,
Okay.
but she like had a beer when she was 12.
no.
I've been
No.
drinking since I was 10. I had a sip.
Had some champagne at New Year's.
I used to, my friend, she had an older brother and they used to have parties. Their moms used to have, or their mom used to let them have parties, like sick, crazy parties at their house. And we would be upstairs because when he was in high school, we were in middle school. And we would be upstairs while they're partying downstairs, and we would sneak downstairs and get like a Dickies cup
Yeah.
and fill it up with just straight liquor, and be upstairs, and her mom would find us drunk in the morning. Yeah, like damn near alcohol poisoning.
That's bad.
That's insane.
Not just straight liquor, just in a cup.
We didn't know any better. We were like, this
is
makes
what they're
people
doing.
crazy. Let's do it.
See, I think I started off like a lot of normal people do. I started off with like some slight, like smeared off, I think. You know, I started
Bud
off
Light.
with that. Bud Light.
Yeah.
Some
MD
small.
2020s and
Four Loco.
and Everclear. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, it's strong. Holy crap.
Four Locos was
No,
nuts.
I remember the first time I had a Four Loco, I didn't know that it was like it was basically what people drink to get fucked
It
up.
does look like an energy drink.
Yeah, I drink
Kinda
too.
does, yeah.
Dude, I had a friend, his dad worked in construction, so in the summers he would work with him ever since he was like 12 years old. And his dad didn't know that it was alcohol, so he gave it to him. It was like, here, this is an energy drink. So like 12 years old, he's fucking digging holes and drunk as shit. And he's like, I feel good.
Yeah, I went through my Four Loco and MD 2020 phase. Never again.
Never
Yeah.
again.
No.
I'd probably go buy an MD right now.
Hell no. I tasted it recently. I wanted to throw up so bad. I was
Yeah,
like,
never
I
again.
can't even take a sip.
I'm like that with Fireball. Can't do Fireball. I feel like a lot of people, it's Fireball.
Fire and Jaeger. Fireball and Jaeger.
Oh,
for
Jaeger,
me,
yeah, I
I
don't
could
like Jaeger
never,
either.
no.
Dang.
Although there's one shot, it's called a Fire and Ice shot, where it's Rumple and
Fireball,
Fireball.
Rumple.
What's
Yeah.
Rumple?
Rumpleman, it's like a minty shot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why
It's just,
did it-
it's just I don't even know what it is, honestly. Like, it's not a tequila, it's not a rum, it's not a vodka. It's just
I have no idea what
it's
it
in a
is.
category by itself because it's that special. It's like, what is
Is
it?
that your go-to?
I wouldn't say my go-to, but it's a good shot. I like it, but it's 100 proof, and like,
What does that mean?
Oh, that's why I always get fucked up.
yeah, it's 100 proof, and like,
What does 100 proof mean?
I mean, it's very strong.
yeah,
It's like Everclear.
yeah,
I don't want it.
and it's like
The first time I had a shot was because of her.
And it was Everclear.
It was Everclear. She was having, it was like her 18th party. She had like a little kickback at our apartment, our 1-bedroom apartment. She had like 10 people in there. And I was just chilling in the room. I had like a Bud Light that I was drinking. I was probably like 15.
Yeah.
And then she came out. She's like, "You're taking the shot." I was like, "Okay." And then she gave me Everclear. I took it and I was like,
Dead the next
Rumple
day.
tastes better than Everclear. I just
does.
let you know.
It does.
But it's
'Cause
minty,
so it's good.
Do they
Yeah.
drink it so like their breath will smell good or no? That's not. Oh,
that's not a
okay.
thing.
I thought it was like
No,
a
that's not a thing.
No.
But it's like I think it was like maybe 50 or 80% alcohol,
yeah,
something like that.
it's
That's
it's
insane.
really strong.
It really is strong.
So one will get you fucked up
So-
then maybe. Like if you're not a regular drinker.
If you did 3 Rumple mints, then
Oh yeah, you would be.
I'm blacked out.
yeah.
You would be feeling good, really, really good.
That's insane.
But yeah, it is strong. I like taking that and stuff. So yeah, it's really good.
So
I
you're
think
saying
so.
that that's strong, and you're saying that you're still okay at the end of the night.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Do you think it also has to do with like when you're in the DJ booth, you're like working, you're focusing on
I
something?
think so too.
Do you sweat? Maybe that.
Yeah.
I do, not a lot, but I do. Yeah.
So no, because it would only like.
No, but I think it's just the focusing on an act because I know that if I just sit down and have like 3 beers and I'm just watching TV, that'll fuck me up.
Yeah.
But if I'm out like dancing, walking around, or like I'm trying to focus on doing something like driving, then don't drink and drive. Like I notice that I'm not as drunk as I would be, or I'm more in tune to like what's going on as opposed to just sitting down.
Yeah, I think there has been times where I have gotten super drunk and it only hits me right when I get done DJing.
That's
So like it's
insane.
like I'll drink. I'm like, I don't feel nothing. And I'm DJing or whatever like that. I'm fine. Then once the night ends and I'm packing up my stuff, it's like, oh crap. Yeah.
That's crazy. I would love that.
Are you one of those people that like you're drinking like super heavy and like you feel like you're fucked up but nobody notices?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even when I'm really fucked up,
Yeah.
people like, oh, you seems fine.
Yeah.
But you're like a chill person though.
Yeah.
Like you're like very laid
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not
well,
like you would be out here like going nuts.
Nah,
Damn, this
I mean,
this
even-
podcast is kind of making me want to drink again. I haven't drank since April.
Oh really?
Yeah.
He's
I
in
just
AA.
stopped. I'm not in AA.
We should probably stop talking about this.
Fiending over there.
Yeah, a little bit. I was feeding this past week because I just saw somebody like they drank like a Shiner, and Shiner's my beer. They had it in like a big ass mug, like a chilled mug, and I was like, oh, that looks so fucking good.
Damn.
It's been hard for me because I haven't been drinking, so it has been kind of hard for me to, because I'm around it all the time, of course.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like, just take a sip. That's fine. That'd be fine.
I mean,
but-
5 shots does nothing for you. I think a sip
Honestly,
would be
yeah.
okay.
I mean, honestly, yeah. I mean, even the bucket don't do nothing for me.
That's insane. What's your like drink of choice other than Rumple? Like if you had to drink beer.
Beer, Dos Equis. And liquor, Crown Apple.
Really?
I love Crown Apple. Give me a cup, ice, Crown Apple, full. That's it.
Nice.
And I'll just drink that straight throughout the whole night.
I love tequila. I had tequila this past week. And it's called Siempre Tequila. It's a new brand. I don't know if you've heard about it. Probably not. It's a family-owned brand. But the DJ that I manage, he like is promoting it heavy. So he gave me like 2 shots. So smooth, so good. And I was like, oh, this is mine now. Like if everywhere would have it, that would be the one that I go to. It's so smooth. Tequila, I love tequila.
Mine was a Buffalo Trace. I'd get a double with like a good amount of ice or like one of those big cubes and just sip on it.
What is that?
Buffalo Trace, it's whiskey.
Oh, whiskey.
Yeah.
Doesn't the whiskey get you like super fucked up?
It can. But like the reason I like the ice is because the ice eventually melts and then it waters it down. That's my like theory on it. It's probably not true. So I'm drinking as much whiskey as I am water, so it like evens me out. It's probably not real.
I've heard like a whiskey and water. Is that what that is?
Yeah, some people drink whiskey like if they just drink it straight with no ice, they'll put like a splash of water in it.
What does that do?
1, it cuts it, and then 2, it also like
Kind of dilutes it a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then it also in some whiskeys they think that it like brings out the smokiness of it essentially.
Water?
Really?
Yeah,
I'm a whiskey drinker and I never really heard of that either.
yeah. That's one thing that I've heard, but I'm not entirely sure. That's just one thing that I heard when I was younger, and it stuck.
Is Gentleman Jack a whiskey?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
whiskey,
yeah.
right? Jack Daniels. Sorry.
Yeah.
But Gentleman Jack is a good one.
It's I think it's Jack's like best one, but I don't like Jack that much. Like I said, Buffalo
Jack
Trace.
used to be my
Yeah.
go-to.
Jack and Coke when I was drink that.
Yeah, Jack and Coke. That was mine.
What about Hennessy?
Oof.
Dude, okay, so one night.
No.
One
Taste it in
night.
my
For
throat.
real. You just gagged it. God.
One night I was at home and I had already put all my kids to bed, right? So I was like, damn, I'm feeling some type of way. And like, I have a bottle of Hennessy's like half full. And I was like, I just want to get drunk just real quick. Like, everyone's asleep. It's fine.
Oh yeah, real quick, yeah.
Just real quick. I poured like this much Coke and like this much Hennessy and I chugged it. I found
Why don't you just drink it slow? What's with you and like, I need it now.
For real.
Like
impulsive.
like a heroin fiend.
Like, forget it. Give me a syringe. And fill it up with Hennessy.
I should have just taken a shot and just
You got like
left
an
the Coke
IV bag with Hennessy in it.
Because I mean, if I'm gonna waste money on something, I needed to go.
You already
now.
paid for it. It's at your house. You're not buying
It's
anything.
there. It's not going anywhere.
It's been there for like 2 years.
I guess also I was scared that one of my kids would wake up, so I'm like, I have to get drunk fast to get over it fast in case one of the kids wakes up. Is that valid enough?
But what if it backfired and as soon as you get done and it starts to hit you, then one of them wake up? It's like,
They were both fucked.
man, no, I can't do that. Hennessy is just. I'll get on another level with Hennessy. It's different for me.
I've
It's
heard people
different.
say that. What is
Yeah.
it about that?
Anything can happen.
Yeah, for real. Like you can.
You know what? A woman that like is gripping the bottle of Hennessy, that's a female.
Oh,
Yeah. That's what it's for.
It's a grown man.
A woman that's like, Hennessy is my drink. Like, yo, you got a deep voice.
so are those the type that you stay away from, or that you want to go towards?
If you want to party. I mean,
Yeah, if you want to have a good time.
So not a
Yeah.
wifey material type.
if your wife is gripping the Hennessy bottle everywhere she goes, that's a rough look.
Yeah,
That is a rough look.
So she's not the wife at that point. She's the man.
It's like because she's gripping a Hennessy bottle and you're over there doing something else. It's like, oh yeah, I know who wears the pants in this.
Dang.
It's like, man,
She gets like that much down on the bottle. She's like, I'm going to fuck you tonight.
she's the one that says, "Hey, let's go."
Yeah,
Like,
take your fucking pants off, slut.
it's like, you want to go to the car real quick?
Come get me head in the car real quick, baby. Come on. I want some roll head tonight.
It is harder for females to get head in the car than guys, because like
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
with girls you gotta.
Like with the girl driving? Yeah, it's almost
Well, yeah.
impossible.
No, like period. Like you know,
What?
I just realized that like if you
So
want-
car
if,
parked. Like,
yeah, if a
Nah,
couple
it's not that hard.
no,
You got like
You have
Will
to be-
Chamberlain legs, I guess. Yeah, but
but you don't. I guess you'd have to go to the back because the guys can just stay where they're at and the girl would just go down, but the girl has to like go to the back seat, take off all her pants, and like open eagle, right?
no, because I think like you could still, the girl could just lean back and then just one leg up, like on the dash. You know,
And the guy, how is he?
we figure it out, man. We're engineers.
It would be like
Yeah, for real.
Just go sideways.
it would. That's what I'm saying. That's like how would you?
You go sideways, and then at that point, it's all about tongue work.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Figure it out, tongue,
The only thing that's
neck.
optimally, it would probably be like a truck that has like a center console that lifts up, like the bench seat in the middle. You know?
Mine.
Yeah, there you go. See,
I got a truck like that.
is that your?
It's not why I bought it, but I
lie.
was surprised. Like whenever I got it, I was like, cool. I didn't even know it went up until like I started cleaning it, and all of a sudden it's like, why is this loose? And then I was like, oh, bet. It's like,
game changer.
all right, let me go ahead and go get my windows tinted real quick.
5% all around.
For real. Nah, but yeah, I wouldn't say it's harder though. I wouldn't say it's harder.
Maybe just like the placement, but then once you're in it and you get past the awkwardness of like, no, put your elbow over there. No,
I think that's
I would say it's
why.
a challenge.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a challenge,
yeah.
but of course, challenge accepted. So
Love that.
for real.
So now we know, ladies, he also is single.
Just saying,
Are you looking for love at this point?
I'm down for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you looking though?
I wouldn't say I'm actually looking. I mean, I don't know how to really answer that. I wouldn't say, like I said,
You
I wouldn't
wouldn't
say
be
I'm looking,
opposed
but
to it.
I wouldn't be opposed to it at all.
I think that's the best mindset to be in. Because like me and my girlfriend been together like 7 years, and that's the mindset that we were both in. We were just like, hey, we like hanging out with each other. Let's see where this goes.
Yeah.
And now we're here.
How beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Cute. I hate it.
I was about to say he's hating so hard right now.
No, but
It's so beautiful, dude. I'm so happy for you.
crying on the inside.
Do you have any friends? We don't.
No, I don't got no friends.
Well,
No.
yeah.
No.
I do have.
We'll talk.
Yeah, we'll talk after.
No, her friends are old.
No. How old are you? No.
You're about to be 29?
Yeah, 29.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, July.
Perfect. How old is Anthony?
Same. He's 29 already.
Mm-hmm.
He turns 29 in February.
Okay. So, how is Brooklyn? Que la chingada.
26.
That's fucked up, girl. Remember that.
I don't honestly I don't remember.
I guess y'all never celebrated a birthday of hers.
Damn.
That's
It'd be funny. Her birthday is like February 29th.
That year they did.
Only has one every 4 years.
I forgot when her birthday is too. I'm bad at that. I really
Do you know
I'm
her
gonna
last
add
name?
her.
Yeah, I'm bad.
Do you know her last name?
You don't have to say it, but do you know it?
Yes. I know it. No, but I'm bad at all that. Like for sometimes I'll be forgetting my mom's birthday.
Damn.
It's bad. Yeah.
Do you forget mom's birthday?
No.
Hers is easy. 6/1. It's like
No.
Okay.
at the beginning of the month.
See, I get confused because I know it's in October, but her and my tia, her sister, are like 2 days apart. So I always get them mixed up. So
Yeah, my tia, my madrina, and my grandma's birthday is like they're a day apart, I think, and I always forget who goes first.
No, I just know grandma's.
What is it?
18th.
17th? See,
March.
madrina's is on the 17th.
Yeah,
Then.
March 18th. Damn.
No, not March.
Grandma's? Yeah.
Oops.
It's on my back, so I really hope it is March 18th.
damn.
I have to go scratch that out.
Yeah, Welly. So sorry.
Sorry. They didn't keep records back then like that.
True. It's a miracle we know.
Yeah.
She was born in like what, 32?
39.
39.
Yeah, she died a day before her 81st birthday.
Yeah.
I think she might have been autistic. She was like, nah, I can't die. Like she knew she was gonna die, but she didn't want to die like on an uneven number. She was like, I'm out.
You've never made jokes about grandma. You gotta warn me.
Sorry.
My grandma passed away a week after her birthday.
A week after?
Yeah, she was 98.
Did y'all
Oh,
celebrate?
shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, because she had cancer, so at the time, like on her birthday, she was already at that point where she couldn't get out of bed really. So we had a thing because her and my little brother are a day apart, or whatever. So we celebrated her birthday and his birthday the same day. But since she didn't really get out of bed, we were just all at the house and stuff like that, just chilling, while she was in there.
What did she have?
It was, I think it started as thyroid cancer, and then she had breast cancer, and then after a while, it just spread throughout her whole body. So, yeah.
Did she have it like for a while before she passed?
Oh yeah, when she first got diagnosed with cancer, it was, 2019, 18.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
So how old was she at that point? She
strong.
was already like
She was in her 90s.
Yeah. She's strong though. She was. Like even through all that.
She did chemo and everything?
No. She didn't do chemo.
She didn't want to do anything?
Well, she didn't really know that she had cancer like that.
Wow.
So we didn't want to put her through chemo because she was already old enough where it's like that's just gonna
cut it shorter.
Yeah, cut her even shorter.
Man.
So I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna let her live her life like she has been. And yeah, she was always walking around outside doing yard work and stuff, like still cooking and everything.
These
like,
old bras, I'm telling you,
They don't make them like they used to, man.
They don't make them like they used to, my guy.
She was the only thing that slowed her down was because she has a dog And the only thing that slowed her down was one night she was walking in the kitchen or something, and she tripped over the dog, and she broke her knee. So after that, she had to walk around with the walker and stuff. After she was already went through physical therapy, all that, she had to walk around with the walker and do all this stuff. So that was kind of slowing her down about stuff. She didn't go outside a lot anymore. So yeah. So
that's crazy. Yeah, if I ever get diagnosed with cancer, I'm just like, just kill me now. I don't think I would get treatment. Depends on the age, but like at 90, definitely not.
no,
Yeah.
At 90, no, I don't think so. I don't think you should. You already lived like
for what? What are we
Just to get like a couple
prolonging
extra
here?
years.
Yeah. Oh, and then like, so how long did she live from her diagnosis to the time that she died? Like 5 years?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 years about.
If she
got diagnosed like in 2019.
If she would have gotten that, it would have been probably would have been like 2. That's crazy because you like have to be healthy a little bit
To be able to fight off not just the cancer, but also like the chemotherapy is really hard on people.
That was a good decision.
Yeah. I think if she didn't get cancer, like she would have definitely lived over 100.
That's
Definitely.
crazy.
The way she moved around a lot, like she was always active. Yeah, she would have definitely lived over 100.
So she was born in 1925? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn, she sort of lived through the depression. No, yeah, she lived through the depression.
Dude.
It started in 29. Holy crap.
She lived in Irving at a farm at first. Yeah, it was like back when it was like farms and stuff.
She was from Mexico or from here?
Her parents are from Mexico.
Oh, her parents?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So your great grandparents have been here for a while then.
Yeah.
Or had been.
I don't think I ever met them though.
No.
Yeah, they're from Mexico. They're from Guanajuato, I think. And grandma's from here. I think she's from here, or she was born over there and came over here. I don't know. I don't know that story. But yeah, she's lived in Irving in a farm back where like women didn't really go to school or anything like that. So she stayed home cooking and all that stuff. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's a good cook.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She was. So it was always good. That's how I'm big right now. So I was always eating.
Grandma's food always hit different.
Oh, 100%.
They make it with more love because it's like generations of love they're giving them back, you know?
And she lived with us too. Like throughout my whole life, she lived at the house that I'm living in right now. Wow. So it was just me, her, and my dad. And now it's just me and my dad at the house.
So she's your dad's mom?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, our grandma lived with us up until what, 16?
I think
17, 18?
Nah. There was like
More?
Less.
Less?
I think you were probably 16.
Yeah.
I think I was like 14. Then she went to Mexico.
Yeah. She stayed there.
Did she get deported?
No, stupid.
Okay. I just thought about that. Like, she was here for so long.
Can you imagine? No. I'm so glad.
She would have fought somebody.
I know, dude.
Dang.
There's I don't know if the story is real. I think Dad told it to me. So
then it's definitely not.
It's probably not real. But when JJ was born, one of our older cousins, she came to like she was in Monterrey, which is like 2 hours outside of the border. So she took a bus to the border and then just took a taxi and was like, take me to Dallas. I don't know where, but just take me there.
That's insane.
Yeah, and then the taxi driver just took her.
Imagine that family. Oh my God.
Oh, right. I've never been in a taxi before, so I don't know how that works.
But that's like, what, 10 hours?
It's a lot.
That's a lot of money, though.
Which is why I think it's not true. Pretty sure like one of our uncles picked her up.
From the fucking border.
Yeah. Or the story might be that she like got as far as she could and then got somebody to pick her up.
Isn't it crazy how like your parents or like your whoever can tell you a story and like you know it to be true for however long and then you find out later on that it's complete bullshit, dude. We have a story like that. Our dad told us that Carlos Santana was our uncle like forever. And I would like die to be like, I'm telling the truth, dude. Like my dad would never lie to me.
Everybody.
We did, dude, all the time.
I told like a couple of my close friends, and then one of them stuck with it really for like up until like about like 3 years ago. And it wasn't even because like I found out that it was a lie that I told him to stop. I was like, dude, it's weird that we're at parties and you're just saying like, you know, his uncle's Carlos Santana.
You had to tell him, shut the fuck up.
Dang.
Yeah, and like it turns out he's like a distant cousin that they.
No, I think he's like our grandma's cousin.
Our grandma's cousin?
Yeah, I think he's our grandma's cousin.
So he's still our uncle then? Three
Sort of.
times removed.
Something like that.
Yeah.
How do you feel in the presence of greatness right now?
I mean, I'm all right.
It's not all that.
It's alright, it's chilling.
So y'all would ever get like starstruck by if you meet a celebrity or something?
Hell yeah.
Nah.
No.
I would
I don't
probably be
think
like,
so. It depends on the celebrity, honestly, I guess.
it could be a D celebrity, and I'm like fainting.
Oh my god, you were on one season of Gilmore Girls.
Okay, big celebrity. Let's just say like, I don't know, old school, George Lopez.
Probably not George Lopez.
No?
Nah. And just be like, oh shit, I used to watch your show.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
One musician that I'd probably be like, I definitely want to spend time with you or like just hang out would be Tyler, the Creator. I definitely want to hang out with him.
Have you met any celebrities like doing the DJ thing?
Oh yeah.
Who have you met? Did you sign an NDA?
No, I didn't sign an NDA. Of course, being in Dallas all the time, who hasn't met Big Tuck?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't met Big Tuck?
I haven't made Big Tuck.
I'm not in the industry though.
Well, it's like Big Tuck is everywhere. Like everywhere.
Really?
Yeah. Always in Dallas, everywhere. I've met him, I don't know how many times. We've talked. There was one time where I was in a club in the DJ booth. He pulled up and he remembered me. He's like, hey, bro, what's up? I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, okay. You remember me?
I remember, what's that comedian's name? Eddie. I met him. Eddie.
Griffin?
No, the other one. It's probably not Eddie.
Eddie? What's he look like?
He was in. Damn. He was in All About the Benjamins.
Oh, Mike Epps?
Mike Epps. Not Eddie.
Eddie. What? Mike Epps.
I used to work at
You met Mike Epps?
I met him. I used to work at the Nestle Toll House, the cookie store in Galleria,
He went to go get cookies?
and he bought a cookie for me. He bought 6, but I was like, "Here you go, sir." Just like shaking, giving him
I worked at Pizza Hut in like 2013, 2014. And I remember one of the Mavs players came in, but I can't remember for the life of me who it was. And we fucked up his order.
Did he come in mad?
Yeah, because it was during that. It was the year that like that big freeze hit. You remember like around that time where gas was like less than $1. It was crazy. It was a crazy year.
2013.
Yeah, like
I have no
2013,
idea.
2014, somewhere around there. And we weren't doing deliveries, so we were just like if people wanted to come pick it up, they could pick it up. But we were taking a long time because everybody just wanted to pick it up. Yeah. So we were taking like an hour just to make one order and shit. So he had waited an hour, and then I walked up to the front and I was like, but I couldn't put the name on it. So I was just like, yeah, let me go get your order. I got it. His pizza was fine. It was his wings that were fucked up. Like I opened it and he was like, man, those are the wrong wings. I was like, oh, we can remake them for you to take like 10 minutes. He was like, nah, it's okay. And he just took them, went back into his Porsche.
That big old thing?
Yeah, a Carrera. So it was like the whatchamacallit, the sedan.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
If
And
you
I
don't
went-
know who it is,
I can't remember for the life of me who it was. I probably had to look at the lineup of 2014 to see who it was.
Watch, it wasn't really nobody big.
yeah, I
It's
guess
like-
not.
I don't remember who the fuck it was.
You would have remembered it if it was
Yeah, you
somebody
would.
big.
Yeah, it was like Dirk that walked in.
That was so
Dude, honestly, Dirk, yeah.
Sir.
sorry. Damn.
Honestly, if it was Dirk, I probably would have like asked for a picture.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I know we took 7 hours for your order, but can I get this for my story?
Damn.
But yeah, no, like there's a lot of people that I met. Of course, I met Paul Wall.
I actually I just met him.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's cool.
I met him, Slim Thug.
Mother.
Who else?
Because they went to the place where you were DJing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So back a long time ago, I used to, for a short period of time, I promoted for A-List. And we were doing a big event for his Dallas producer named George Lopez. And he produced everybody in Texas, like all the rappers, like he produced a lot of their songs, a lot of their hits. So it was his birthday. And we did a party at the club. It's called the Townhouse. And I was promoting for it, and everybody was there. Big Tug, Slim Thug was hosting it. Trail Lee, Dero, Yella Beezy,
Damn. So
just
you
like a lot of rappers were there, like celebrating his birthday and stuff. And come to find out, small world, like that dude George Lopez, I introduced myself, I'm like, hey, I'm DJ, whatever, like that. And we got this talking, and he knows my dad.
Oh shit.
So yeah, so I was like, what? My dad, he runs New West. So he knows like a lot of these artists as well too. So he knew my dad because my dad used to get his parents into New West.
That's
insane.
insane.
So I was like,
That's fucking funny.
That's
man, that's
awesome.
cool. So he's like, yeah,
Wait,
man,
so you're a celebrity?
I have met so many.
So you're like a dynasty in Dallas. That's fucking
Yeah,
cool.
dude. How do you not lead with that? Do you know the way we would have treated you if you came in here?
we would have been
and
ready.
Told us that.
We would have
I
been
wouldn't
ready.
say I'm a celebrity. I've met a lot of celebrities. I've met a lot of celebrities. Let's say like
Any bandas? You know, because since your dad. I mean, obviously you weren't at New West when you were little, but
no, I still know a lot of the Hano artists. Like I'm actually close with them, kind of.
really,
Yeah.
we need to ask questions.
like Jay Pettis, I'm cool with him. I just recently saw him not too long ago. Gary Hobbs, Jimmy Gonzalez, actually RIP. I went to his funeral and everything too.
Oh wow.
Let's see, I met AB Quintanilla.
Fuiste mal.
I met his dad, Abraham Quintanilla, as well.
That's crazy.
All them stuff. So yeah, like I've met a lot of people. A lot of people.
And you're also like a. What would that be?
What?
Like a socialite? No.
Yeah.
Social.
No, like you're in the scene, like you're in, but you're like generation.
Yeah, basically.
That's insane. That's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
cool.
So, you know, of course, during my journey, I've met a lot of people. I hardly ever like to lead with that, you know. So, yeah.
Well, we would have been a little bit more prepared if you had. So thank you so much.
Do you know who the fuck
ain't
I
tripping.
know?
I'm not
Yeah,
tripping.
That'd be cool as
honestly.
shit. You just came up here like I have Paul Wall's phone number right here.
I got big tucks, but what is it? Yeah, no, like I just don't really lead with that or anything like that.
Would you ever DJ for them? Like for if they asked you, or if like,
If I
the
would
opportunity
have
came
been, yeah, if the opportunity came up, then oh yeah, for sure.
up? Who would say no to that?
I hope nobody does. I hope nobody does.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, so I would definitely.
Damn, that's insane. What is there any like diva like moments that they've had, or like anything that has like gone crazy with one of them that you could share?
I can't think of any really.
Damn, they're all cool. That makes for
For
no
the most
news.
part, for the most part, yeah, they're all pretty cool. I can't think of any like diva moments or anything like that.
You just don't want to say it. Whatever, you don't want to give us inside scoop.
This isn't talk your shit.
Yeah, he saves that for his content.
Yeah, no, but honestly, no, I can't really think of any.
That's
can't.
cool. That's awesome. But yeah, 10 years plus in like the industry, like you're gonna meet some people.
Yeah, but I have met them even way before I started DJing.
Because of your dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, my dad used to throw concerts at like Artist Square and stuff, and that's where I met like a lot of people too. And of course, with him being at the club, I have made people there as well too. So my dad has had concerts with the Cumbia Kings back when they were the Cumbia Kings.
Yeah.
The actual now they're like I don't know Cumbia All Stars or some crap. I don't know. But he's had concerts with them. He once had a concert with Elvis Crespo. I think I wasn't there. I think I was still little.
So you ran it like back in the 90s.
Basically, yeah. It was early 2000s as well too. Because when I started getting a little bit older, I worked at a few concerts. But
Doing what?
I wasn't old enough to like touch the beer or the drinks or anything like that. So I would be like the Iceman.
Oh, okay.
I would go get the because I was still big. I was like kind of a little bit strong, I guess, for my age. So I would get the huge bags of ice to put it in the tubs and stuff like that for each of the bars over there. Or I would be like bodyguard and taking the money to up in the room and stuff like that.
How old were you?
A bodyguard.
Like
At 13.
no, I was younger.
Oh shit!
I was younger. I don't remember.
Give me the money, motherfucker. My daddy said you owe 20K.
I don't remember how old I was, but I do remember like walking around there like with just in front of somebody that had the money, just walking in front of them like, all right, move out the way and stuff. And I was little. I was like, honestly, I was probably maybe 10, maybe younger than that.
Yo, daddy. Make a path.
For real. So, I mean, it was fun. It was a good experience.
Just flashing the light. Oh, that's funny as fuck.
Well, the concerts would be like during the day and stuff too, because it'd be outside.
Yeah.
So, because the concerts at Artist Square, it'll be a mile long because it'll be one stage and then all the way a mile down, there'll be another stage and there'll be like different artists back there. So, yeah, it was.
I can just picture your dad being like, "Mijo, go walk this person over here. Here's my 45."
Dang. Nah, I never did that.
Allegedly.
But it would be like small jobs that I was doing, of course, with the ice, and then sometimes it'll be we have the little cups, like the Jack Daniel cups or whatever, the plastic cups, and then they'll come with like a bandana or something. So I'll be back there in one of the booths, like just folding the bandanas and stuff to put it in the cups so they can give to them and stuff like that. So yeah, it was fun. It was an experience. And
how that was only during the day?
Yeah, it'll be on the weekends. There'll be a few times where it'll fall if he does a concert like on a Sunday, and we won't get home till late, and you'll be like.
So why did you go with him? Like he wanted you there, or you wanted to work? Or
I got older, so I was able to like go, like kind of take care of myself a little bit. So I was able to go with them and stuff. My brother worked at the concerts. My sister worked at the concerts, and then eventually, whenever my brother and my sister-in-law got together, like she ended up working them as well too.
Oh wow!
So
family affair.
Yeah, I did a couple of times up until maybe I was about 13 or something, 13 or 14.
I wish I would have known you at that because New West was like.
Yeah, that was a spot.
The little hoes would be up there. And when I say little hoes, I'm like 15, 16-year-olds trying to sneak in.
Yeah.
And I would
they would get in.
And they would get in. Speaking of which, what did your daddy used to do about that?
Kick him out if he found them.
He was like, yeah, come on.
Nah, he wasn't in charge of the door or anything, so I wouldn't know.
Damn.
But if he found them, kicked them out immediately?
Oh, yeah. There's been times where, like, of course, there'll be girls that go to the restroom, wash off that or something like that.
I used to do that at Red River.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go when I was like 18, 19. They would mark you. So I would just run in.
Damn.
Hands be red as fuck. And then the bartender would look at me like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
If I known you back then, damn, I would have been able to get in, huh?
What high school did you go to?
Grand Prairie.
Grand Prairie?
High school.
Oh, okay.
GP.
Yeah,
GP.
So, but yeah, no, New West was fun. I remember. I just recently went like 2 weeks ago or something like that, 2-3 weeks ago.
And your dad still rent it?
Yeah. I went on a Friday. It was Jay Pettis and Ram Herrera performing.
Damn, we ain't hooking up with the, you know, something, a drink.
I don't go there a lot anymore at all.
And you said you DJ'd there.
I did DJ there a while, and I just didn't want to be known as a Tejano DJ.
Man.
So, because that's hard to get out of. Like,
Once
if you're known as that, then all the gigs that people want to book you for, they all want like Tejano and stuff. I'm like, but kind of get tired of playing that after a while. Plus, it's not really much new Tejano is coming out, of course. So it's like
the old shit.
you got to keep doing with the old stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a little bit harder for that, and I just didn't want to do that.
So just like creatively, it's like not something that you can kind of like challenge yourself with, like just playing all that stuff, or is it like, oh, I'm going to be playing Selena, I'm going to be playing like Intocable?
Yeah, it's about that. Like,
Yeah.
I just didn't see myself doing that for a long time.
Yeah.
So of course, every now and then for parties, I'll go back to it. Of course, I know how to DJ it, but it's not my first choice or anything.
It's good that you made like that decision early on, where you were like, I don't want to get pigeonholed into this certain genre.
And on my SoundCloud, I have 7 Tejano mixes, all of them like an hour long.
Oh wow!
And people kept asking me like, do another one. So that's when I came out with the 7th one, and I told everybody like, this is my final Tejano mix that I'm ever gonna do. So this is the last one. I hope y'all like it, because y'all ain't get no more. So, but I'll stick to cumbia and all that stuff. I love cumbia.
I love cumbia. I mean, I'm a dancing queen, so I'll dance whatever. But cumbia, yeah.
So it's funny. Like when I first started DJing, I never knew how to do cumbia at all. I sucked at it. Even with reggaeton too, I sucked at it.
What's it like? What's the thing? Like what do you have to know, or like what?
You got to know, of course, BPM, beat matching and stuff. Knowing how to mix. You got to create your own style to it, of course, too. But yeah, it's.
So it took a while to like get it down.
Yeah, and then I don't know Spanish either. So.
You don't know Spanish? That could have fooled me. I thought we had like a whole. I guess not. That's insane.
Somebody else.
Might have been Anthony.
No, you don't know Spanish either.
Well, shit.
I'm over here talking to myself, thinking it's a person in front of me.
Nah, yeah, I don't know at all.
Wow. So then how did that affect you learning that at all?
It didn't affect me at all. I still don't know. And I'm DJ Salsetta, nothing but Spanish music.
Yeah.
So I hear the music more other than, the words, I guess.
Yeah.
So, but eventually, of course, I do. Every time a new song comes out or I like a song, I look up the lyrics in Spanish. I'm like, let me just see what I'm actually singing. Because I can sing along to all these Spanish songs like perfectly, but I don't know what they're saying. So I'm like, let me just look up the lyrics. So I'm like, see what I'm singing along to. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, corridos are going crazy right now.
Oh yeah.
How is that? Like, do people ask you to put them on now?
Yeah, I don't like it.
You don't like them at all?
Play Peso Pluma.
I love Peso Pluma.
I play a few of his songs, but not a lot. I don't like it.
Does the crowd go wild when you do play it? So why don't you play more?
Oh yeah.
Because you don't like it?
Yeah. Basically.
I'm gonna go to Cafe Salsero with my phone.
Oh, I hate that. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, oh my god.
You were trying to do that
For Bad Bunny.
at Avi's birthday party.
Yeah, for Bad Bunny.
Man.
I didn't know it was Vino up there. Otherwise, I would have done it.
No, for real. Like that's one of my pet peeves when people do that. I'm like, oh my god. I even have some on my phone where if somebody holds it up, I'll put it on my phone. It just says like "stop it" or "let me work" or something like that.
You should get like a big ass tablet.
Yeah.
For real, I should.
Like, no, stop being a hoe.
Or like, fuck you, ho.
Like,
call your mother.
I get annoyed by it because, as I said, of course, when I'm up there and everybody's down there, they'll try to yell like over the music. Like, hey, like even when like a silent part comes on in the song or whatever, they whistle or yell like, hey, look. I'm like, man, shut up.
Is it a lot? Like, is it like, does it happen often?
All the time.
Oh my God.
Have you ever gotten a complaint? Or like has a manager of Salsa ever come to you like, hey, this girl was complaining because you didn't play Bad Bunny or some shit?
Oh no, I always play Bad Bunny.
Okay.
Always do. I like that, like
because you like it.
Well, no,
Well,
that's
yeah.
why I say I hate when people hold up their phone like, just let me work because I'm gonna get to the music that you want.
Yeah.
Just wait.
There's
a time and place where I do all these different genres or artists or stuff like that. I'm like, just wait. You're in a Latin club. That song that you're requesting or that artist that you're requesting is gonna be played. Just wait.
Especially if it's something big, like if they're saying like play Después de la Playa, like obviously I'm gonna play that shit, dog.
Like of course.
So do they just want you to like play it on repeat?
They want me to play like right then and there.
That's crazy.
I'm like, no, shut up.
I'll play it when I want to play it. Matter of fact, I'm taking this shit out.
Dude, I did have an experience with my DJ. I was at his residency night, and like I was there taking pictures, right, and like doing whatever he needs, and then people would come up to me, obviously, because they saw that I was behind the DJ booth, and they would tell him to do this, tell him to do that, and I would tell him, obviously, or whatever. But I had one guy that came up and asked for a song, and then he flashed a wad of cash on me, like I have money, like play the song. And I didn't know, like I don't know the like at that point I didn't know the etiquette of like DJism, I guess. Like you're not supposed to like yell at them, stuff like that. And so when he flashed a wad of cash, I'm just like, I don't even know what to do with that. Like, do I tell him and like he's gonna give him the money, or is he like telling me that I'm worth this much and I have to play? Like, you know, and I was so confused, but like people would come up and be mad if they didn't play the music. And he's like close to the dance floor, so it's not like he has like he's not elevated. Yeah. So it's not like he has like a barrier between the people there.
Yeah, that's why when I DJ at Cheapsteaks across the street from Salsetta, that's the same way.
That's right there,
that's
dude.
right there too. So of course people will come up, give their requests, and I always tell them like, I don't see what I could do. So it's really not a no, but it's really not a yes.
Yeah. So
if they come up mad, I told you, I'm like, hey, I told you I see what I could do. If I can't do it, I can't do it. If I can, I can.
Yeah.
You know, you just got to live with that. So, like,
did you ever have anyone crazy come up to you?
I've had people come up to me like, hey, we're about to leave. Can you play this song right now? No.
You tell them no?
Yeah. I'm like, no, like, if you want to listen to it right now and you're about to leave, listen to it in your car. Or if you're going to go to another bar, tell that other bar to play it. Like, why I got to do it? Why is your song more important than the whole club and what they want to listen to?
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. So I'm like, nah, I ain't about to do it. Now
I'm about to walk out. Can you play Bad Bunny?
Yeah.
Like,
see, now it'll be different. It's different if they ask for a reggaeton song and I'm already playing reggaeton. I'm like, okay, what song is it? Let me see if I have it. You know, 9 times out of 10, I will. So I'm like, all right, bet, I got you next, because it goes with the flow of what I'm doing already.
Yeah. But if they tell you to switch it up like completely,
like if I'm playing reggaeton, I'm like, hey, could you play Young Dolph? I'm like,
how do you think that transition is gonna go?
Like, no, like I'm not about to do that. Like I will, just give me some time, but it's not right now, not right then and there.
That's crazy.
So there has been people that will get mad, like, you didn't play my song. Like at the end of the night, whenever everything's already closed, you didn't play my song. It's like, my bad.
Okay.
Okay. Be all right.
I wonder where that started, where people are just like, I'm gonna go request something from the DJ, because like I've gone out and I've just like, I've never even thought to be like, hey, play this song right now. Like it's never crossed my mind.
That's what I'm saying. Like me neither. Even before I was DJing, like I would never. Well, I wouldn't say play right now. I would just say like, hey, when you get a chance, like play this song. Like it'll be a cool song or whatever like that. So, because I've always, even before I was DJing, I've always been a big fan of music. So I know how it is. I've known how DJs are. So I know, like, hey, if you can't do it, you can't do it. I always knew that. So I'm like, hey, if you ever can, play it. If not, it's cool. I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
So I just wish
if you come up to him like that, then probably like 9 times out of 10 they'll be like, oh, at least he was cool, you know, he wasn't just drunk up here like, please play this song, you know, like shit like that. Like at least you came up with like better energy.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen at like quinceañeras or like weddings or whatever, and maybe that's more of a place to do it. But I've never, when they were doing it to my DJ, and I was just like like watching it happen, I was like, this is actually a thing. I had no idea.
Yeah.
The money thing, I would have taken it.
No,
I should have taken it.
there's been maybe it's only been one time where this happened to me. I was DJing at a private party at the House of Blues, and he came up to me. He's like, "Hey, bro, you have Ice Baby, Vanilla Ice?" I'm like, yeah." And he's like, "You got a mic? I want to sing it." I was like,
That's not what's going on.
I'm like,
But it's a private party.
It is a private party, and my cousin's the one that booked me for it, and like it was a corporate, I guess, party or whatever. But they were getting lit. So sorry.
You're good.
So I'm like, I don't know if I could do that or anything. He pulls out a wad of money, fucking hundreds. He's like, "Here, can you do it? All right, man, you want it done right now or like in a little bit?" He's like, "Yeah, if you can play right now." I'm like, "All right, bet." So I went on the mic, and we got a special request, whatever like that. Dropped it. He killed it. I'm like, "Ooh, dang,
That's
this white dude's going
insane.
crazy." But yeah, he killed it. Like ever since then, like the night shifted and it just got more lit. And like I think maybe 20 minutes after that, my cousin came up. He's like, "Hey, let me see your mic." And I gave him the mic because he was gonna announce something. He's like, "Hey, hope everybody's having a good time, whatever like that. Blah, blah, blah. Appreciate everybody coming." And then he was about to give me back the mic, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I paid the bar tab, open bar all night, the rest of the night." And I had two of my friends there. I'm like, "Go to the bar, get some drinks for me real quick. Hurry up."
Oh my god.
So yeah, that was a fun night. But I remember that night. That was the one time where like when somebody asked for a request, but they gave me like a crap load of money. I was like, "Bet, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna play it right then and there."
Yeah.
No,
See, I was saying, like, if I was you, I would have taken the money and then completely forgotten who that person was. And if they come up to me like 10 minutes later, just be like, "I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're talking about."
Prove it.
I've had that happen before too, where somebody tipped me like $20, like, "Hey, can you play the song?" I'm like, "I'll see what I could do." He's like, "Oh, we'll take it, whatever." And I'm like, "All right, bet." And I never played it. At the end of the night, "Hey, bro, you didn't play my song." I'm like, "Yeah, I told you, I can see what I could do, whatever." He was already kind of drunk. And I'm like, I couldn't fit it in. He's like, "But I paid you $20. Like, you should have played my song." Like, he was pissed. I'm like, "Well, shit, here's $20 back. I don't care." Like, so what? It's just $20 for me. I made more tonight. So that's fine.
I also didn't know DJs got tipped like that. Like people will just go up to them and just start
Oh yeah,
dropping money on them.
that was an experience for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I DJed at Lux, one time, the first time ever somebody made it rain on me, I was like, "This is nice."
Now I know why
Nice.
strippers do it.
So like it was fun. I was like, I was thinking about that too. I'm like, dang, I never had that done to me. Like, I don't know how to feel right now.
You were a stripper.
I was. I felt sexy. I felt like a bad bitch right there.
Was it a girl that did it?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah?
I think so.
Would you have felt some type of way if it was a guy?
No, there has been guys to do it too, but like, cause like you play like a Young Dolph song or something, and they just like fucking throwing it up in the air. They throwing it to everybody, then throwing it to you. So I'm like, okay.
I wonder how they report that on their taxes.
No, we don't.
I remember I saw this one video. They were like shooting a music video for this chick, and it would just look like somebody like just like a homemade music video, right? So she was in the tub that was filled with money, and there was a guy above her like making it rain. And she was like, "Make it fucking rain!" And
I see that. Just whoa,
threw the whole stack of cash, and then just kept going. She was like, just threw a big stack of cash.
That was
at her.
funny. That's hilarious.
It's so
I remember
fucking
that.
funny.
I've never seen them.
I gotta
before.
show it to you. It's so fucking funny. Because she's
He's
literally like the way my bathtub looks like in this apartment. Like that's what she's in. She's not like in a fucking like nice ass house.
And
She's
the dude's
"Make
like
it rain."
standing like on the bathtub, like at the edge,
At the
right
very
there,
edge
like,
so that he's not in
kind of
frame.
making it rain and stuff. And all of a sudden, just Oh man,
Damn, I need to see that.
yeah, it's funny.
I feel like that was probably like her little brother. I would do that shit to you.
That would be some hoe ass shit that you would do to me. 100%.
Damn. I hope nobody does that. Like just to a DJ making it rain all of a sudden.
Have you seen a lot of people, a lot of celebrities have been getting stuff thrown at them on stage recently?
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I would be like, if anyone's coming in my concert, everything, like, no phones, because one person threw a phone.
Yeah. I just recently saw a video of Diplo. He was DJing. He was DJing, and they threw like 2 phones, but he asked for it. Like he was over there DJing, and you could see him because he's like all the way over there, and somebody's recording from behind, and you could see him talking to somebody and just like kind of going like that, I guess, to throw it. But when they threw it, he like just dodged it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And then somebody else threw another one, and he dodged that one too. And he was saying like, "Ain't no phones up here."
Yeah.
What?
So I was like,
that's weird.
I was like, dang, that's kind of messed up. But I mean,
because he's kind of like egging the mom, like, yeah, of course, I'll take your phone.
Yeah,
Come on.
Why does he want
up.
them to take the phone?
To like record or to take a photo from the stage, some shit like that.
That's why a lot of people throw their phones, because artists will grab the phone and record themselves singing or something like that, and then give them their phone back.
Oh, wow.
But some people are aggressive with it.
Yeah.
It's just like, do it.
Yeah.
Do the thing.
Like, make it rain.
People are weird when it comes to like celebrities.
Yeah.
Like I've just heard like a bunch of stories of people saying like just coming up and like not saying anything, just like they'll be sitting, chilling, eating lunch or whatever, and then come up to them and just like try to take a picture without saying anything.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah,
like, to have your like space
Yeah.
fucked like that.
You gotta ask politely.
When they're done eating, as they're leaving the restaurant, like, imagine they're like with their family. That's insane.
Like if they have their kids with them.
Oh hell no! I think I would go nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be mad.
That's why a lot of people, like a lot of really, really famous people, they'll just stay in the house. Like
Yeah,
Frank
they
Ocean comes
can't-
out only like every 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah, because you don't really see paparazzi pictures of him or anything like that. So
That's so sad.
He's like the president. He has tunnels under his house.
probably. yeah. He gets all his food from DoorDash and stuff.
Yeah.
All his groceries like that. So,
Damn, that sucks. I see. That's the kind of I want to be hood famous, and that's it. I don't want like nothing else. I'm
Nah,
fine
hood
with-
famous is worse
Why?
because then it's like a smaller amount of people, and it's just hood people.
Yeah, but
So they
then
think
you
they're
can
your
go to,
cousin?
like, Frisco or something.
I guess.
but it's like being hood family, like, also it's just everybody like knows who you are and stuff, so you can't go nowhere without like somebody saying hi or what's up or trying to get a picture or whatever like that. Like anywhere you go in your hometown.
yeah, because then you're also
I see.
they probably also know you're at a certain level where it's like, oh, you should be appreciating this shit.
Yeah.
You should be appreciating that I even know who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it'll be
hell
like,
no.
yeah,
That's why
Just don't be
that's
famous.
why a lot of
Yeah,
people,
we're not gonna do the podcast anymore. Thank you so much.
that's why a lot of people would say like, what is it? It's always, where you come from when stuff happens. I mean, look at Young Dolph. He
Oh,
got killed in his
yeah.
hometown.
damn, dude,
So
trying to
it'll
buy
be
some
your own
cookies.
people.
Was it?
Yeah, he was like at a cookie store, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to buy some cookies from like a local shop. Like he was trying to promote for
That was
them.
one of his favorite cookie spots.
Yeah,
That
and he was
would
just
always
trying to
go
put it on.
Yeah.
And then fucking somebody ran his shit.
And it was one of his friends.
Was it one of his friends? I didn't know that. Damn.
Yeah, it was one of
I'd be the
his
closest people to him.
friends that that actually did it.
Damn.
So yeah.
Do you think any of your friends would do it to you?
You?
No. You're the other half of this podcast. I need you alive.
Yeah, but imagine how great that would be.
Great promo.
Who do I think would try to kill me?
Do you have any friends that you think would try to kill you? That
No.
you love them, but you always knew in the back of your head, like, I knew you
No,
were.
because I'm a firm believer of like, if I'm gonna eat, I want my friends to eat too.
Yeah.
So, like,
That's what Selena thought.
true,
R.I.P.
true, but the thing that's different though. She met that girl while she was already famous.
Oh
yeah, that's true.
know?
She was like the president of the fan club and on it.
Yeah. So I want people around me that I've already been known since before I was,
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah.
So that's different, But yeah, I'm like, I always told myself if I ever make it big or famous or whatever, then the people who have always been there for me since way before this shit even started, then I want them to grow with me. I want them to, like, you know what, you need a job or something like that. Like, I want to hire you on my team to help me grow, just like you've seen me grow.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Same.
yeah.
I want to be like Riff Raff.
Riff Raff.
Yeah, you ever watch that video where he's like recording in his car and he's like, "My dream is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody."
I haven't seen that.
He's just like in this fucking car just recording himself. It's so funny.
I haven't seen that one.
That is so you. Yes.
I'm gonna
Get
pretend.
famous and act like you don't know nobody.
Yep. I'm gonna know you, Mom, John, the boys. That's it.
And your girlfriend?
Well, yeah, but
It's like, oh shit, yeah.
that's what's understood doesn't need to be said.
Wow. That's all some fuck shit.
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna tell her. She's gonna see this. I'm gonna tell her.
What's understood doesn't need to be said. She knows I love her.
Damn. Well, I mean, is there anything else you want to promo? Anything you want to shout out? Anybody you want to shout out before we end the pod?
No, not really.
No, it's all you.
Just all
it's
me.
all about
Just
you.
all me. Nah. Of course, shout out to everybody who's listening, who follows y'all's podcast. Of course, y'all doing great. Be on the lookout for future Talk Your Shit stuff. We got some other things coming out. Possibly another podcast, different podcast.
Ooh.
So branching off.
Heard it here first, folks.
Branching off, we'll see. It's in the works right now, so we're trying to put it all together and stuff. It won't be with the original team. It's just like a branch off from Talk Your Shit. So it's like gonna be brought to you by Talk Your Shit.
Do y'all have names, or you don't have to say it, but like, are y'all brainstorming names or anything?
I'm basically the one putting that one together because we eventually want to get different podcasts under Talk Your Shit. So this is one of the first ones.
So you're not even in the. Are you a host or no?
I will be, but eventually I think I want to have somebody else take over. But for the first part, I will be.
Wow.
Yeah, I will be, and I got different co-hosts other than Ant and stuff.
Okay, so that's in the works. Dang, heard it here first, folks.
That's in the works. Heard it here
All right, well,
first.
thank you so much for coming on the pod. It's a long time coming.
For real. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, it's been like 2 years.
Dude, yeah. The first, when we did the podcast, that's when we were like, yeah, let's have each other on.
Yeah.
Damn, so 2 years. 2 years in the making.
we still gotta have y'all on too.
I know.
We'll have to be on the new one.
Yeah, let us know.
For real. We got y'all.
Yeah.
Just in due time.
Yeah. Well, thank you
In
so
due
much
time.
again for coming on.
No
Guys,
problem.
this
I
has been
appreciate
DJ Vino. Go ahead and follow him everywhere.
What's your social media?
Yeah, what's your hat?
Follow me on Instagram at DJVino55.
And Talk Your Shit.
Yes, at _TYS podcast.
Yep, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next week.
Later.
Bye.